side and go full range of motion, full range of motion. There you go, up. Refocus.
He's obviously not from this planet, but I mean, he keeps up a good facade, and everyone thinks he's from this planet. But Jacinto's just amazing. He's amazing as an instructor. He's amazing as an athlete, and he's certainly incredible for his age.
You can talk all day about his performance and who he is physically and everything, but he's just a great human being, and he's just a pleasure to have around. And all the time you hear, especially when he's doing the walls, you say, well, Jacinto's here, I had to push 1 more rep, 2 more reps, 3 more reps. So he just has that effect on people that people want to work harder. They want to be like him. And we always say that when we grow up, we want to be like Jacinto. So we're all striving for that.
When I grow up, I want to be just like Jacinto. It's great because you never feel like he's judging you. You always feel like he wants you to do better. So I couldn't even get down in a push-up today, but he was not going to let me finish the set without doing it properly, and he always makes you feel good at the end. He's great. They should clone him and send him to every CrossFit across the world.
Well, nobody realizes that he's 69 years old, right? So they come in and then you have to explain to them, like, no, that dude's 69, and they all scratch their heads and go, what? 69? Yeah, and then they watch him work out, and then they're even more incredulous. They're like, what the hell? Everybody wants to know what the hell he's doing.
Yeah, I love him as a trainer, actually. What defines him as a trainer compared to all the other trainers here, I mean, everyone's a great trainer, but first of all, I mean, his age sticks out. I mean, you come in here and, here's a 60-year-old guy, like, schooling you, so you're like, oh, man, it's really cool. But what makes it better than that, really, is the fact that he's a real stickler for form. So whenever I'm doing anything and I'm doing it wrong, he's right on top of me, correcting me, which really helps me out.
When you come up, tighten up your hamstrings and your glutes, okay?
When I push up.
When you push up, so you see the difference, okay? All right, tighten up and come on up. See? I'll take you off faster. Watch. Still keep the curve. Okay, now fire up. See the difference? Yeah. Okay.
But when he's an inspiration, I mean, 69 years old, I hope all of us, can be there. But I never did any Olympic weightlifting, deadlifts. I always stayed away from that. So, and he emphasizes that stuff, which is really good. And he takes his time getting the form down. It's all about the form. It's not about putting a big weight up. I want to get the form down and technique down, so the weight comes later. I haven't been hurt yet, so.
Be careful coming down. There you go. Receive it. When I say softly, you got the weight up here, you want to come and softly receive it with your hand, with your knees. Bend your knees, leave it like a shuttle shot. You kept it up there and you keep coming down. If you hit that 7th vertebrae, you're going to have a problem with your neck, okay? You're going to have a problem with your spine. Okay? You don't want to hit that vertebrae and injure that vertebrae, right?
Jacinto he's very compassionate, and I think that he can hang with the fire breathers, he can hang with the young guys and girls, but I think he really shines with older folks, people who are a little more deconditioned. He really likes working with that population. I think more he gravitates towards them. I think there would have been people who made that first step towards him perhaps, but he'll go out of his way and sees someone new walking to the gym, and he'll go introduce himself and start talking to them. Where are you from? What have you been doing? And he always jumps to those people. So I'd say really more it's him taking that first step with them, for sure.
All the way to the floor. Put your arms out all the way to the floor. All the way to your body touching the floor. Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah.
You know what?
Do the push-up.
What do you mean, push up?
Push up.
But just like everybody else that comes to CrossFit, he gets better. And it doesn't matter that he's pushing 70 right now. He just keeps getting better and stuff. Yeah, his form's gotten better, everything's gotten better, range of motion, it's just everything I see, he's just constantly improving.
As much as it's impressive how people can change through CrossFit, I also admire his dedication that for decades and decades and decades that he was taking care of himself, eating right. I know that he's been eating lots of fish and lean protein, vegetables, and nuts and seeds, basically what CrossFit advocates since the 60s, and it shows in how he looks, how he acts.
we've gone through our years of not eating meat. We've gone through our years of not eating junk food. We've got, whenever he's in the face, of course, we follow it. He was a full-fledged vegetarian for a whole year, and he did not only eat meat. He did not eat cooked food. Everything was raw, raw.
That's about the only diet I ever tried to get into, full vegetarian. And it worked out better because then I changed my diet. I started getting back into the eating fish and chicken. But I didn't go back to red meat, right? I didn't go back to red meat. And then I started eating fish and so forth. And it really, and the 2 years later was 1984 that I ran that marathon. I saw the difference in the nutrition, and ever since I've been thinking about, damn, nutrition really is the key to physical fitness.
I think, we're looking at that model now, we're extending it out through a longer period of time, through age, and, maintaining that high work capacity. And it seems that one of the themes of that is just consistency through age. And I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about Jacinto's lifestyle and his training habits. And just through talking to him, he's told me that since he was a little kid, he's never really had a down period where he's not worked out for long periods of time or slacked off on nutrition. He's maintained consistency for a very, very long time.
My dog is 13 years old, and he looks like a pup.
Really?
Yeah, he still runs all over the squirrels and and the cats, and the people tell me, your dog is an old dog and he's in shape. It's true what they say about dogs and the owners. Yeah. They look alike. My dog is in shape, but he's old.
Where's this dog? I want to see him.
Can
we see him? Is he inside?
Well, he's not too friendly.
Okay.
You know what I do?
Just like you.